Getting on the same page when it comes to finances can significantly improve relationships. A recent study showed that of those who felt stressed about finances, just over half reported that it caused tension or fighting in their relationships. But sometimes financial management can be a sensitive topic. Schools First Federal Credit Union offers financial education guidance through workshops, wellness plans, and more. We have Fruit Ridge branch manager Tamara Beaver to finish up the series on relationships and finances by talking about establishing a healthy financial relationship with your significant other. And it's very timely, Tamara. Always a pleasure having you on.
It's so great to be here. Thank you, Desiree.
So is there a reason why financial conversations can feel so tricky?
You know, if you think about finances just in general, they're very personal. You know, whether you are a saver, whether you are a spender, a lot of our ideas around finances take part in how we were raised, kind of life experience. And so all of that, we all have strong opinions about a lot of things. So a lot of that can make conversations very tricky.
All right. So when you finally have the conversation with your significant other, what mistakes do couples make when coming to manage money together?
So one of the most common mistakes is that we're not having the conversation. So communication about things like this are important, but because of all of those reasons we spoke about, it can be uncomfortable. So it's really a great idea to start talking about finances with each other, potentially talk about what does financial security in the future look like for you, or what does it look like for your partner, so you may be able to find a common goal that you can build upon. The second biggest mistake is not creating a budget around those goals, especially when you're combining lives. So talk about your income, talk about your expenses, and then create some kind of goal or structure around that.
Yeah, I was going to say, and even though it might feel a little awkward to have those conversations, it's important to have them sooner rather than later.
Definitely.
What if a couple just can't get on the same page when it comes to spending habits?
You know, one great strategy to think about is to have a joint account for your expenses and then potentially keeping the rest of your things separate. So a joint account and separate accounts. That way you can make sure that your shared expenses are paid, but then you have some freedom with your discretionary spending. So that's a really great idea.
All right. So if a couple is already, let's say, a little stressed out about financial management and can't agree on what to do, what steps can they take next?
You know, there are a couple of steps. One of the things, another strategy actually to throw out there at you is if having separate accounts don't work out well for you, then set kind of limits on your spending. So I feel comfortable if you spend XYZ amount. If you want to spend more than that, come in, you know, let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. That way both of you are on board and feel comfortable with the purchase. There are also financial counselors, which are a great resource for a lot of people. So if you're having that struggle coming together and creating goals or budgets together, seek out the help of a professional. That is ultimately going to help you create that plan and budget.
Yeah, I feel like it's so important, like what you keep saying, to have those conversations. I have a few friends when they buy something, their husband will get the notification and what did you just get? But you're talking about
That's
it. So
right. That's right.
For any couple, do you have any final advice for maintaining a healthy financial relationship?
So when you just think about relationships in general, there are two important things. It's communication, so talk about these things early and as often as possible. And then also, you know, kind of flexibility in that. You know, you need to be able to compromise. So you have to make sure that each person in the relationship is still getting their needs met, whether they are a spender or a saver. So giving each other a little grace, coming together, and kind of being flexible.
Yeah. I like that. And for those who qualify as a Schools First Federal Credit Union member, you have a bunch of locations that our viewers can go to.
We do. We have branches throughout California. We are always so helpful. Happy to have you come in so we can give you, you know, some advice to help you create a budget or come up with a financial plan.
Yeah, always helpful tips from you, Tamara. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Desiree.
Of course. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information to work towards building your relationship with your finances into a successful one. Visit SchoolsFirstFCU.org.
If you are someone